Alright, I had some trouble recording it because apparently I didn't have enough space, but I just deleted like 100 videos, so hopefully now I have enough space. So I might just upload one of these. I'll record one of these, okay. You guys didn't hear the first part. So, hi, welcome to Watermelon Stories. Today we are going to be doing the Hunger Games simulator with Hermitcraft. And my plan for this is, I'm starting with Hermitcraft and then we're gonna... Sorry, that's my dog. I don't know what the heck just happened. We're gonna start with these hermits that we have here, but I wasn't able to get Joe or Cubbin. Joe Hills or Cub, so we're gonna do with these hermits that I have, and I realized I didn't realize until a while ago that Hypno's name was actually, didn't have an E in it. Sorry, dog, again. That his name didn't have Hypnotizd, his name didn't have an E in it. I didn't realize that until later. So I realize now. I realized my mistake. I don't know why my dog's freaking out over there, but it's fine. I'm sure. And now we're just gonna go over the districts. There will be a summary in the description, a basic summary of the events. For if you don't want to watch this whole video, because there's not really much that you can cut out in Hunger Games Simulator videos, because it's all pretty important. And I don't want to raise the death rate too high, because I don't want this to be incredibly quick. So yeah, now we are gonna just go ahead and start this. Alright, so District 1, we have Impulse, SV, and Etho Slab. District 2, we have Good Times with Scar and Gemini Tay. District 3 is Pearlescent Moon and Iskall 85. District 4 is Vintage Beef and XB Crafted. District 5 is Wels Knight and Jevin. District 6 is Ren Dog and Tango-Tech. District 7 is Hypnotizd and Exuma Void. District 8 is False Symmetry and Mumbo Jumbo. District 9 is Tinfoil Chef and Grian. District 10 is Zedaph Plays and Doc M77. District 11 is Keralis and Stress Monster. Also, I'm so sorry, I don't know why the image just didn't work for me. And District 12 is Zombie Cleo and Bdubs. So, that's our districts. We're gonna continue. Again, I'm just gonna record one at a time, and so if this is 2 separate videos, it might be 4 or 2, because I'm planning on adding Cub and Joe in later, because it's just two extra people that we need to add. So let's proceed. And also, before I forget, make sure to put in the comments who you're rooting for, who you want to win this Hunger Games. I didn't script this intro, so if I missed anything, that's why. I want Hypno to win. He's my favorite hermit. Alright. The Bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. Stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Scar runs away from the cornucopia. Gem runs away from the cornucopia. TFC grabs the shovel. What are you going to do with that? Jevin runs away from the cornucopia. Bdubs runs away from the cornucopia. I can just see Mumbo and Grian down there, and I can tell this might not end well. Bdubs runs away from the cornucopia. Probably just read that. False runs away from the cornucopia. XB runs away from the cornucopia. Mumbo and Grian fight for a bag. Mumbo gives up and retreats. There you go. I knew it wasn't going to be something good, but I mean, no deaths occurred, so it's fine. Pearl finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Stress runs away from the cornucopia. Beef and Wels fight for a bag. Wels gives up and retreats. Ren and Iskall fight for a bag. Ren gives up and retreats. Cleo strangles Zedaph with a rope. Okay, first death. Zedaph was our first death. I am so sorry to anyone who wanted him to win. Keralis runs away from the cornucopia. Hypno stays at the cornucopia for resources. Doc runs away from the cornucopia. Etho runs away from the cornucopia. Impulse runs away from the cornucopia. Tango runs away from the cornucopia. And Exuma runs away from the cornucopia. Man. Day 1. XB. Why did I say XP? XB tries to spearfish with a trident. Bdubs tries to spearfish with a trident. Jevin receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Grian diverts Impulse's attention and runs away. False, Doc, Pearl, Tango, and Etho hunt for other tributes. Stress, Hypno, Keralis, and Mumbo hunt for other tributes. Ren, Beef, Cleo, and Iskall hunt for other tributes. Why are so many people... That's like 3 groups of people, like 14 people in total. Wait, 5, 10, 14. Yeah, 14 people in total are out hunting for other tributes. Not all together, of course, but... Scar receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Wels discovers a river. Xisuma sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Probably smart. And TFC camouflages himself in the bushes. Arena event! This happened last time. This happened one time before when I played. Like, right after day 1, we had an arena event. It went, Bloodbath, day 1. Oh yeah, we need more death. Wolf mutts are let loose in the arena. As XB and Doc fight, a pack of wolf mutts shows up and kills them both. Impulse survives, TFC survives, Stress knocks Grian out and leaves him for the wolf mutts. I'm gonna cry if Hypno dies during this. I'm going to cry. False survives, Etho is eaten by wolf mutts, Gem is eaten by wolf mutts. Keralis survives, Ren and Mumbo fight, a pair of wolf mutts show up and kills them both. Bdubs is crushed by wolf mutts, Cleo is crushed by wolf mutts. As Iskall and Hypno fight, a pack of wolf mutts show up and kill them both. I am gonna cry. Tango survives. Jevin is eaten by wolf mutts. Scar survives. Pearl is crushed by a pack of wolf mutts. Xisuma knocks Beef out and leaves him for the wolf mutts. Wels is crushed by a pack of wolf mutts. Fallen tributes won 16! That's over half of the people dead already, and only like one of them. Yeah, only one of them died outside of the arena event. That's 15 deaths. Wait, is that right? Yeah, no, only Zedaph died before the arena event. 16 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Zedaph plays District 10. XB crafted District 4. Doc M77 District 10. Grian District 9. Etho Slab District 1. Gemini Tay District 2. Rendog District 6. Mumbo Jumbo District 8. BOO District 12. Zombie Cleo District 12. Iskall 85. I don't know why I said 87. Iskall 85, District 3. Hypnotizd, District 7. Jevin, District 5. Pearlescent Moon, District 3. Vintage Beef, District 4. And Wels Knight, District 5. We're going to see everyone's stats. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people are left. 8. 8 out of 24 people are left. Wait, did I do that math right? Yeah, I did. Oh my god, so many districts just got wiped out. Xisuma, please win this. Please win this for my boy. Night 1. False questions her sanity. Honestly, same. Impulse looks at the night sky. TFC destroys Scar's supplies while he's asleep. Keralis begs for Stress to kill him. She refuses, keeping Keralis alive. Xisuma and Tango tell stories about themselves to each other. The feast. Already? The feast so quickly. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's family. False decides not to go to the feast. Impulse decides not to go to the feast. Keralis decides not to go to the feast. Xisuma steals Tango's memories. Memoirs, I mean. What? Memories. He stole his memories. TFC decides not to go to the feast, and Stress bashes Scar's head in with a mace. I think, like, twice now when I've done this, Scar has gotten killed at the feast. Proceed. Day 2. Tango injures himself. TFC scares Impulse off. False searches for firewood. Xisuma stalks Stress. Keralis practices his archery. Fallen tributes 2. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Good times with Scar from District 2. And that's District 2 out. Night 2. Impulse and Stress run into each other and decide to truce for the night. TFC lets Tango into his shelter. Keralis is awoken by nightmares. False poisons Xisuma's drink. He drinks it and dies. Well, there goes X. There goes Xisuma. Uh-oh. Day 3. Impulse sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. TFC convinces Stress to not kill him, only to kill her instead. Keralis bashes False's head in with a mace. Tango receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Fallen Tributes 3. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Xisuma, District 7. Stress Monster, District 11. False Symmetry, District 8. I'm going to see everyone's stats. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people are left. Night 3. Tango tends to Keralis' wounds, and TFC bashes Impulse's head in with a mace. We go from Tango is healing Keralis, Tango's helping Keralis, to TFC is murdering Impulse. Alright. Sure. That's the Hunger Games for ya. Day 4. Keralis sees smoke rising but decides not to investigate. Tango camouflages himself in the bushes. TFC makes a wooden spear. Fallen Tributes 4. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Impulse, District 11. And now there's 3. Night 4. Keralis ambushes Tango and kills him. TFC attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. The winner is Keralis from District 11. Keralis got first. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. Oh man. And see, again, only 1 death occurred before the arena events. God. Stress, Keralis, and TFC all have 2 kills. Cleo-False, and Xisuma all have 1. For the placements, Keralis got first. And Hypno got 13th. Let me know what place the people you guys wanted to win got. In the comments. And that'll either be it for this video, or I'm gonna decide to keep recording. I'm gonna check my... It's only 12 minutes. This might come out to be like half an hour, but at the same time, I don't think one of these is going to take 20 minutes. At least I hope not, or rip my voice. So we're going to simulate again. And we are going to do this again. Also, I promise I'll fix the spelling of Hypno's name for the next video that I do on this Hermitcraft one. I know. I realize now. I just assumed that there was an E, because that's how I know Hypnotizd is spelt. Alright, we're gonna proceed. The Bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. Doc finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Scar, Ren, and Stress work together to get as many supplies as possible. It still upsets me that the profile picture I got for Stress just didn't want to work. Impulse runs away from the cornucopia. Hypno grabs a shovel. Keralis runs away from the cornucopia. Beef runs away from the cornucopia. Etho runs away from the cornucopia. Jem runs away from the cornucopia. Cleo runs away from the cornucopia. Bdubs finds a bag full of explosives. Jevin runs away from the cornucopia. Grian runs to the cornucopia and hides. Wels takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. TFC runs away from the cornucopia. XP snatches a pair of sayas. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think I am. Mumbo runs away from the cornucopia. False scares Pearl away from the cornucopia. Xisuma runs away from the cornucopia. Zedaph rips a mace out of Tango's hands. And Iskall runs away from the cornucopia. Day 1. Mumbo runs away from Xisuma. Bdubs diverts Jem's attention and runs away. Etho receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Impulse tries to spearfish with a trident. You know, before I continue reading, I just want to say... I want to see a Hunger Games where a person wins by sheer luck. They don't kill anyone, they don't run away from anyone, they just kind of vibe the entire time, and I know that happened canonically in the series. I don't remember who it was, but they were people, they survived by just hiding themselves for the entire game. I want to see that in this. They just don't interact with anyone. They are a hermit. I don't know if I've already... I'm gonna just start at Impulse. Impulse tries to spearfish with a trident. Pearl fishes. TFC and Ren hunt for other tributes. False scares Tango off. Keralis and Iskall hunt for other tributes. XP sprains his ankle while running away from Hypno. They had such a good relationship in Season 8. And now Hypno's chasing XP. I guess it never really says that he's chasing him specifically, but it's assumed that he's chasing XP. Scar thinks about home. Stress makes a wooden spear. Doc practices his archery. Jevin injures himself. Grian questions his sanity. Wels searches for firewood. Zedaph makes a wooden spear. Cleo thinks about home. And Beef goes hunting. Fallen Tributes 1. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. That is such a change from the last... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to put my phone on charge. Yeah, I'm just going to put my phone on charge. Give me a second. But that is such a change from the last game that we had. Because, last game, we were up to 16 by this point because of the arena event, and now it's just super chill. Alright. Night 1. TFC cooks his food before putting his food out. Cleo goes to sleep. Ren sees a fire but stays hidden. Beef starts a fire. Wels, Mumbo, and Tango discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Pearl tends to her wounds. False receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. I don't know why I almost said a clean water. Yep, you can just have a single clear particle of water. What? Doc lets Impulse into his shelter. Keralis is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Jevin tends to Hypno's wounds. Aw, Jevin, you're now my favorite. Iskall receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. I need a drink of water or to take a break. Or help. I don't know. Xisuma, Bdubs, and XP discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Stress receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Scar is awoken by nightmares. Grian tends to his wounds. Etho convinces Zedaph to snuggle with him. Jem sees a fire but stays hidden. Day 2. Impulse sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Xisuma fishes. Bdubs, Etho, and Tango successfully ambush and kill Keralis, Ren, and Grian. Stress and Pearl split up to search for resources. Scar chases Zedaph. Wels, Mumbo, Iskall, and Beef hunt for other tributes. Doc scares XB off. Cleo hunts for other tributes. Jem goes hunting. False overhears Jevin and TFC talking in the distance. Hypno injures himself. No. Fallen Tributes 2. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Keralis, Ren, and Grian. I'm not even going to bother with their full names. I can't remember at this point. No. Keralis, Ren, Dog, and Grian. Night 2. Pearl goes to sleep. Mumbo quietly hums. False goes to sleep. Etho lets Hypno into his shelter. XB tends to his wounds. Cleo attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Wels, Jevin, Iskall, and Bdubs sleep in shifts. Scar receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Doc is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Tango attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Wait, Doc isn't able to start a fire. He breaks the game. Regularly. I haven't been able to watch all of his Hermitcraft videos because they're all 40 minutes long. But I'm trying. Impulse destroys Jem's supplies while she's sleeping. Beef screams for help. Xisuma, Stress, and Zedaph get into a fight. Zedaph triumphantly kills them both. I'm sorry, everyone. That's Xisuma and Stress gone. TFC sets up camp for the night. But people need to stay away from Zedaph. Day 3. Impulse attacks Jevin, but he manages to escape. Tango tries to spearfish with a trident. Wels searches for firewood. Pearl dies of dysentery. No! Bdubs receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Iskall overhears Cleo and False talking in the distance. Etho and Hypno work together for the day. Honestly, though, that's probably the most consistent this simulation's been, because Etho let Hypno into his shelter last night, and now they're working together. So that's cool. Zedaph kills Beef as he tries to run. TFC fishes. Sorry, I needed a drink. Scar overhears XB and Mumbo talking in the distance. Jem tries to sleep through the entire day. Doc receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. That's cool. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Xisuma, Stress, Pearl, and Beef. Again, I'm just not gonna bother with full names at this point. I'm tired. It's only 5:30. Oh my god. Night 3. Mumbo sets up camp for the night. Scar receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. XB looks at the night sky. Wels poisons Tango's drink but mistakes it for his own and dies. I remember one game. I don't remember who it was, but they managed to survive by sheer luck, and Wels did that exact thing. Anyways, Etho, Iskall, and Doc cheerfully sing songs together. Jem thinks about winning. Cleo receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. False and Zedaph hold hands. Jevin sees a fire but stays hidden. Impulse receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Hypno tends to his wounds. He was injured like a couple nights ago, I think, but you go. Bdubs attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful, and TFC stays awake all night. This is actually the farthest I think Hypno's gotten so far, so I'm rooting for him. Day 4. Jem attacks Bdubs when he managed. I spoke too soon! I jinxed myself. But he manages to escape. Zedaph stabs Hypno in the back with a trident. I spoke too soon. Tango and False work together to drown Iskall. Oh. Scar searches for a water source. Wait, everyone just decided to crank it up to like 100. Like, Jem's attacking Bdubs. Zedaph murders Hypno, and Tango and False both work together to murder Iskall. Oh my god. Scar searches for a water source. Etho makes a slingshot. Jevin and TFC split up to search for resources. Doc strangles Cleo after engaging in a fist fight. Again! People have just cranked it up to 100 here. Impulse thinks about home. Mumbo receives receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Not medical supplies, clean water. XB accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Man. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Wels, Hypno, Iskall, Cleo, and XB. How many are left? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 are left. Sorry. Jem, Scar, Zedaph, and False sleep in shifts. Etho and Impulse hold hands. Mumbo screams for help. TFC, Doc, and Tango sleep in shifts. Bdubs thinks about home, and Jevin stays awake all night. Day 5. TFC sprains his ankle while running away from Tango. Doc tries to sleep through the entire day. Bdubs receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Now it's medical supplies, not water. Medical supplies. Jem stalks Tango. Jem stalks Mumbo. What am I doing? I'm way too tired for this. Scar, False, and Jevin get into a fight. Jevin triumphantly kills them both. Impulse stalks Zedaph, and Etho searches for a water source. Good for him. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Scar and False. Night 5. Tango, Zedaph, Doc, Jem, and Mumbo sleep in shifts. TFC receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Impulse cries himself to sleep. Bdubs passes out from exhaustion. Etho tries to sing himself to sleep. Jevin loses sight of where he is. Day 6. Mumbo convinces Bdubs to not kill him, only to kill him instead. That's a good move. You see, in the Hunger Games, don't just not kill someone. If you're gonna go as far as to get them to the point where they can't defend themselves, just kill them. Like, there's no point to not. Tango attacks TFC, but he manages to escape. Impulse diverts Jevin's attention and runs away. Jem explores the arena. Etho goes hunting, and Doc scares Zedaph off. Arena event. Wolf mutts are let loose in the arena. Not again! Not again. This was the first one. This was the first event. Wolf mutts are let loose in the arena. Etho survives. Doc survives. As Jem and Zedaph fight, a pack of wolf mutts shows up and kills them both. Jevin pushes TFC into a pack of wolf mutts. That's nasty. Impulse survives, Mumbo survives, and Tango is eaten by wolf mutts. It's not fun. Fallen Tribute 6. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bdubs, Jem, Zedaph, TFC, and Tango. There's 5 left now. Only 5. Night 6. Etho is awoken by nightmares. Mumbo passes out from exhaustion. See, the good thing about this is I don't think they actually die when they pass out from exhaustion. So that's good. At least I don't think they do. Jevin tries to sing himself to sleep. Doc stabs Impulse in the back with a trident. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Doc and Etho fight Jevin and Mumbo. Jevin and Mumbo survive. So now Jevin and... Okay, yes, no. So they don't die when they pass out from exhaustion, but now it's just Jevin and Mumbo. Day 7. Mumbo silently snaps Jevin's neck. Ooh. You don't have to worry about silently now, buddy. You two are the only ones left. Fallen Tribute 7. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Impulse, Doc, Etho, and Jevin. Mumbo won! Mumbo won! Alright. Alright, let's check the... Once again, let me know what place your person got. Mine got 16th, which is somehow worse than the last game where he died after day 1. But that's probably because literally everyone else also died after day 1, so... for kills, Jevin had 5. Zedaph, Mumbo, and Tango. Mumbo and Tango had 4. Bdubs and Etho had 2. Doc had 2. Nope, Bdubs and Etho had 3. Doc had 2, and False had 1. Everyone else had 0. That's always the thing I need to know. Alright, so what place did your person get this time? Mumbo got first. My person got 16th. And that's going to be it for this Hunger Games video. I will be uploading another one probably shortly after this one because they won't take too long to upload and edit. But essentially, yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and maybe consider subscribing. It's free and I'd really appreciate it. And I would also appreciate it if you could help me figure out how to add more districts. So in the future, because I know how to make it so that there's like 24 districts and then more than that or whatever, like 36 people and then more than that. That's very simple to do. But my problem lies when I don't know. My problem, I guess, is that I forget what I'm gonna say. I need to know how to make it so that there's only one person per district for like a couple of the ones that I want to do, or a few of the ones that I want to do. I know it's possible. I've seen a YouTuber do it, but I don't know how he did it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, thank you for watching and have a good day. Goodbye.